Hello lovelies. Sorry, it's a little bit dark because I've had to turn off the overhead light, otherwise it reflects in the mirror and would cause a problem. So, hello, can you see me in the dark? I'm joking. Hi everyone, it's Saturday the 9th of December. Lesley, not quite enough Christmas time, the usual. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all your comments on last week's vlog as well, which was a bit of a monster. And this week will probably be the same too, let's not lie. Out for a meal last night with some local colleagues and friends, which was great fun. I'll put footage in under here somewhere of the pub. This is as I was walking out of the pub when we left. They take 3 weeks to put up their decorations. It is quite a sight, as you can imagine. Food was really nice, company was good. I described it as a triumph of hope over experience because I knew I was having soup to start, and then I was having kind of like a roast dinner, and then I was having a chocolate dessert, and I wore a white shirt. So that was brave / stupid of me, but all I spilt down the shirt was gravy. So I'm hoping the Vanish has done its trick and that will come out okay, so fingers crossed. Weather here this morning is absolutely disgusting. Madam got very wet on her dog walk. She normally runs into my chair and kind of rubs herself all over it. But when himself came back with Madam this morning, she came running in and I was sitting in my chair. So tough luck to her with that. I was actually repairing some fingerless mitts. It's an old pair I've got that realised last night that had a big thread hanging off from the thumb. So very disappointing, but I fixed it this morning, I hope. So today we are drumming the Fisherman's Kids Christmas party. There's just a couple of us. The weather should be dry by then, according to the forecast. So again, crossing of fingers and that it's dry, because it's a little parade and the kids all walk behind us and feel like the Pied Piper, leading them to destruction. No, that was something else. So hopefully it'll be dry. Probably be, you know, chilly. I don't mind that, but dry would be really good. So that's today, and then tonight is the Zoom call with Barbara, Valerie and the gang. So looking forward to that. So let me do some Advent opening. I'm very disorganised this morning. I usually get all the stuff out and together and I haven't. So let's get organised. Well, I have got some of it out, which starting with Megan and the Sweeties for day 9. And Megan's up for a swap next year as well, so that's all good. Looking forward to that. So what do we have here? Oh, these are very interesting looking. They're a very dark green. Oh, I think they're limes. Are they limes? Sniff test. Hard to tell. Taste test. They're very hard. Interesting. Thank you, Megan. Sorry. Talking with my mouth full. Sorry. Very tangy. Oh, goodness me. So the yarn from Megan and Sockweight Superwash Merino. Oh, now that's a pretty colour. That's a very pretty colour. Is that going to show up? As always, it's showing up a little bit bright. Just imagine that a shade or two darker. And that is lovely. Very nice. Keep thinking what I can do. Ah! There was a note in with the sweets that fell out. They are, I don't know how this is pronounced. Feijoa lollies. And they're a fruit widely grown here. So that's why I didn't recognise it, because it's the other side of the world to me. But very nice, really nice flavour, so thank you. And I'm sorry I didn't see that when I opened the package. Yes, so this yarn is a really lovely colour, so thank you so much. And did I start to talk about something? Did I say I'm not sure what I'm doing? Because I'm not. So, sorry, it's going to be one of those days. After I've had a night out with friends or, you know, just kind of chatting with people, I then find it really hard to go to bed because my mind's sort of going over conversations and all my synapses are firing, if that's the right phrase. So I didn't go to bed till about 1. Himself went up earlier than that, but I just was sitting there scrolling through my phone, just kind of winding down, which means I haven't had much sleep. So if I seem a little bit dizzy, there's a reason for that. Of course, when I haven't had much sleep, that can make me either bad-tempered or tearful. So that'll be fun if the kids wind me up this afternoon, won't it? Today we have some Knitpicks Hawthorn from Barb, 80/20 wool nylon, excuse me, sorry, in the Astoria colourway. Ooh. Oh, now that's nice. Again, it's coming up light, but it's a nice dark multi-tonal grey. And that's lovely, thank you very much. That will be great. Oh goodness, just loving this so much. Well, I will keep this one fairly short, it's not too bad. But I will catch up with you tomorrow and let you know how the drumming went and how the Zoom went. Hope everyone's well. Thanks a lot. Cheers. I'm off to frighten small children now. You all have a good afternoon. Well, good morning, you fabulous examples of gorgeousness. Do you know what, I'm hot and bothered already. Before himself took the dog out, I asked him to help me get the Christmas things out the cellar. So we've been up and downstairs and I'm having a warm one, a tropical moment. But it'll all be worth it. It is a bit early for me to put the Christmas decks up. Viewers of previous Vlogmases will know that I normally put them up about a week before Christmas rather than 2 weeks. But I'm not going to have time next weekend, I don't think, and I'm certainly not going to have time in the week. So it just makes sense to do it today, and then it's done. Yesterday the drumming went well. The 2 of us who were doing it, and the group had specifically asked for just 2 of us because they wanted some noise, they didn't want too much noise. And in previous years when we've all rocked up and there's been, well, not all of us, but when there's been sort of 20 or 30 of us, we make a lot of noise and it does frighten the children a bit. But 2 really isn't enough. We were playing Jingle Bells, Jingle All the Way, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas and some of our other pieces. But our pieces are based on kind of layers of noise. So we have snares, we have tom drums, and we have basses, and they kind of work together. Our pieces are actually, when you break them down, relatively simple, but it's the blending of them together which makes them effective. So when you've just got 2 of us, it sounded a bit flat, a bit hollow. Now, I'm sure the kids didn't notice. I'm pretty sure the organisers didn't notice, but the drummers, the 2 of us, noticed. So we have said, could we have a few more next year? Just half a dozen, just to give us 1 or 2 from each voice of drum, and then we can put things together better. As with all drumming events, there was a lot of standing around, not much walking. It was a very short walk. I mean, these are little kids. These are sort of preschool, early school ages. So you're not going to get them walking terribly far. So we walked from a place called Winkle Island. I'll put a picture in here. Slight aside, Winkle Island. This event yesterday was for the Winkle Club. And the Winkle Club in Hastings is an old organisation. I think it started Victorian era, not sure. It's, I should know, but I don't. It's a fundraising organisation, and it was initially set up to give the children of the fishermen a Christmas party or a Christmas meal. So we were kind of keeping that tradition yesterday. It's a male-only club because it was initially the fishermen that ran it. There is a a female club which has started more recently. Bear in mind we have the Winkle Club for the gentlemen, and the ladies are the fans of the Old Town, so they're called the Fannies. That means something different in the UK than it does in other parts of the world. And members of the Winkle Club have to carry with them a small cleaned out winkle. So it's a winkle shell, cleaned out, stopped up with wax. And if you meet another member of the Winkle Club, you say winkle up, and if they can't produce their winkle, yes, how many times can I say winkle in the same sentence? They pay a fine, and I think the fine is, you know, £1 or something. It's a small amount, but it all goes to the charity. Now, the charity fundraising is for things other than just the kids' Christmas party now. It's for local causes, local groups. But it's still part of the kind of Hastings tradition. So obviously delighted and proud to be part of that. So we walked from Winkle Island to where the miniature railway goes in Hastings, which without a trail of kids behind is probably a 3-minute walk. Obviously with a trail of kids behind is longer. Then they were going on the train to the other end of the track, which is where the party was being held. And the other drummer and I and another chap who came along walked along to drum them in. There were more kids than could fit on the train, so we were waiting around while the first train arrived and then while the second train arrived. So a lot of standing in the cold, but never mind, that's fine, that's what we do. And yeah, and then we were invited into the party, and you know, they gave us a drink and that. So it was a nice event to be part of. Would happily do it again, but we have asked for more drummers just to make a better noise. So that was yesterday. Then the Zoom call yesterday evening. That was good fun. Lovely to see. There were lots of us last night. It was great to see so many people. So hi to everyone who was there. And if you weren't there, the next one is on the 20th of January. So again, have a look at the Flame and Fibre group on Ravelry. And the top post, even if the date hasn't been updated, the time is right, which is 1 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern, and the links are there for the Zoom call. So all are welcome. It was good fun. It was nice to see people, see what they're working on. A couple of people were there who hadn't been along before, so it was great to see folks. So that was lovely. So I've prattled on for over 5 minutes, so I better open some advents, haven't I? And as always, starting off with Megan and the sweet treats. And let's see what we have today. Oh, more Cadbury, going by the colour. And this is, oh Megan, you're touching all the right buttons with this one. This is the Cadbury Buzz. And it's milk chocolate covered marshmallow and caramel. There's 3 of these, so himself will be allowed one, will be generously given one. But the other 2 are mine. Thank you very much, Megan. Lovely. And then yarn for day 10. This is the PS base sock weight, which is a 75-25 blend, 10 grams. And oh, actually this is a nice colour. I was working on Wednesday's yarn yesterday, so this is what's left of it. And we have a slightly paler version of something very similar. This is lovely. So red's always a hit. Well, all colours are always a hit. And again, it's coming up bright because this room always does, but beautiful reds. So got some lovely colours there. So thank you, Megan, that's beautiful. Oh, and there's speckles and bits of black in there. Gorgeous. And again, Megan is Auntie Nana NZ. Megan, do you sell your stuff? And if you do, please let me know where, so that I can let the good folks know where your stuff is available. I did try looking for like an Etsy shop or something and couldn't find it, so please do let me know and I will link any promotion you would like in the notes below, excuse me, for folks who are interested. But thank you so much for these lovely things. Gorgeous. And the lovely Barb. So today we have Hedgehog Fibres 9010 Merino Nylon in the pool, as in swimming pool colourway. Ooh. So we've got greens, turquoise, browns, darker greens, more of a kind of forest bottle green. I'd call it a British racing green, but I don't know if that's a British only name for it. But lovely colours in there, so absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Barb. I'm having such fun opening these, as you can probably tell, because there's not a lot comes through this secretly. But thank you so much, because it is just proving to be such fun. And my recalibrate is upstairs, because I was working on it on the Zoom last night. But I am now up to Thursday's colourway, so I'm still a bit behind. Hopefully catch up a bit again this evening. This week coming is busy. I have a lot of evening commitments, so I'm probably going to get a bit behind this week. But that's okay. I'm enjoying it, and if it goes on beyond Christmas and into the new year, it's still a lovely thing to work on. So there may not be a Christmas Eve cast on for me this year, but there will be lovely knitting to be done. So thank you both very much. I'm going to put my Christmas decorations up early, and I will see you again tomorrow. Cheers. Okay, so this is I'm calling it my woolly tree. So this is in the porch. So we have on here the stockings that I made as last year's Advent. Still can't find the paper chains. If I can find them, they'll go on here. Got some crocheted Christmas lights that I made a long time ago. And then here are the baubles of ends that I've been collecting all year. So it means we've got a couple of lean months, a couple of empty baubles, but that's okay. It's a record of the year in decorative form. Some of the traditional colours for Christmas. Hello lovelies, it's Monday morning. What does that make it, the 11th? Time's racing by. Quite a constructive day yesterday. Got the decorations up as you saw. Also wrapped some presents, wrote some Christmas cards. So I feel as if I'm keeping on top of things-ish. Then in the evening worked on the recalibrate sweater. So I finished the first half and I'm now doing a panel which goes up the side. Progressing. In terms of which day's yarns I'm using, I think I'm still kind of 2 days behind and just about to open another, but that's how it's working. So I hope everyone's okay. It's the 11th. And so we have the 11th sweet treat, which feels very firm. Oh, there's a little note in here. Let me see if I can get the label off. She does wrap well, that Megan. Ah, okay. Right. What does this say? Right, so this is raspberry toffee, a K-bar, and a note saying, do not, underlined, bite. Break a bit and just suck the sweet or you will break teeth. This is my childhood sweet. It does feel very firm, so I can understand Megan's warning. I know just the type of thing she means, so I hope it breaks quite easily. My teeth need enough work done on it as it is. I don't need more help. Thank you, Megan. I look forward to trying that. And today's yarn is PS Base Sock Weight 75.25, 10 grams. Oh, this is a nice colour, nice bright sunny colour. So that is lovely. It's again brighter. Actually, no, normally it goes brighter. It's showing on my camera screen at least as an orange, whereas it's a yellow with orange speckles and sort of patches of orange in it. Absolutely lovely. Very nice. So thank you very much, Megan. Oh goodness, this is such fun. And from Barb, we have SSK Yarners DBL sock blank, double sock blank presumably, 75.25 in purple. Oh, it is actually a bit of a blank. Oh, and it's... Oh, I see. I'm guessing this is for 2 at a time knitting. Oh, it had sheeps on it. Oh, isn't that adorable? Oh, little sheep. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Bob. That is just lovely. Oh, that's so cute. I don't want to unpick it. I will, but I don't want to because that is beautiful. Little sheepsies. Oh, thank you so much. That's lovely. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Today, working today, and then this evening out with my mate Mand. She's not been well. She's had a really nasty cold, but she is better. And we're going to look at Christmas lights. Viewers of previous Vlogmases, is the plural Vlogmai? Vlogma? Vlogmay? Anyway, will know that there's a village near to us where a lot of people decorate their houses, and then they have the village kind of open for people to come and look, and they raise money for the local hospice, and certain times they have kind of bands playing and, you know, other entertainment going on, but that tends to be over the weekends. Usually in the week it's just come and look at our houses. And given how things have gone up, given how much people's electricity bills have gone up, it is extremely good of folks to still do that, because for years we've been saying, oh, that must cost a fortune. Well, it must cost even more now. So jolly good for them. We'll go and support, and I'll take some footage, which I will put at the end, because there will be twinkling lights. I know I've shown you lights and decorations so far, but don't think anything was twinkling. So I will put that at the end, so that, again, if you're sensitive to flashing lights on screen, please finish watching after the dog, because that's when the flashing will start. So that's Monday, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. And tomorrow's going to be a super busy day, so I may even wait until Wednesday before opening the Advents, but we'll see how we go on that one. Cheers, everyone. Hello, lovelies. I've missed a couple of days. Well, I've missed a day, so I'm catching up now. Hope everyone's okay. Mandy and I went to see the lights. Again, you'll see the footage at the end. There were fewer this year, fewer of the houses taking part, which is completely understandable. But it was a nice mild evening, so we had a quick shifty around and a quick look, so that was good. Poor old Mand has been very poorly, but I think she's coming through it now, so bless her. So I have 2 days of everything to open. So I'm going to start off with Megan and Sweet Things. Sweet Things. What's the song? An album track from long ago. Sorry, just going off on one there. So this is Cadbury Peppy Chew, peppermint flavoured confectionery covered in milk chocolate. How lovely. Thank you, Megan. Goodness me. And today's Macintosh Toffee Deluxe, coconut flavour. Now, Macintosh Toffees is a name that kind of rings a bell back in the whirligig of my mind from when I was a wee girl. I don't know if it's the same company. It could be a complete coincidence. But Oh no, there's a variety here. Toffee Deluxe, egg and cream, mint, malt, Harrogate. So not just coconut, it's a selection. So thank you, Megan. Very exciting. Marvellous. And 2 days worth of yarn from Megan. So the first one is PS base sock weight. So that's a 75-25. And I seem to be taking the number off the stocking with the elastic band. Shouldn't be let out, should I? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. So a lovely rich green. Coming up a little bit lighter. Green with speckles of red and darker colours. So very nice, thank you very much. Apologies, the light's reflecting in the mirror. It's very dark today, very grey and overcast, so I can't do a lot about that, unfortunately. And then today's is also the PS base sock weight, 75-25. Oh, and that's another lovely blue. That's a very nice colour. A little bit richer than it's showing up on my camera screen. Blues sort of into purples. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much, Megan. Marvellous. And from Barb. So the first is from Biscot Yarns, which is an 85% merino, 15% nylon in the confectionery colourway. Oh no, that's very pretty, very speckly. That's got every colour you could want on it, that's lovely. Lovely soft yarn, as you would expect with that much merino. So thank you very much, Barb. And today's yarn, oh sorry, I haven't said what it is Dye For You. That's 80-20 merino nylon, rainbow infusion. So we are talking my language here. Oh, that is glorious. Oh, I'm looking forward to using that. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Barb. Thank you, Megan. Just wonderful, thank you. Work-wise, life has been a bit busy the last couple of days, hence yesterday I ended up with a ceremony and a visit and then a Zoom call and just all one thing after another, so didn't really have time to do much of this sort of thing, which I would much rather do, of course. But today I've just come back from taking a ceremony this morning, got a visit this evening, which means I've got a miss knit night, which is a shame, but sometimes the work just needs to take over. And I am getting, understandably, a little behind with the knitting as well. I have now the piece, you have a front piece and a back piece, then you have a side, and then you go up the panel, you do a panel up the side here, which I've just finished. I'm now starting the sleeve. The original pattern is very short sleeved. I'm going to do long sleeved because that's what I do. So I've started that and I will show you progress towards the end of the week. But oh, thank you, Megan, thank you, Barb, beautiful things here and just delighted. So thank you very much, and I'll catch up with you all tomorrow. Cheers. Hello lovelies, it's Thursday and it's all super busy over here, so I will keep this very brief, but I do appreciate you being here. Yesterday everything kind of went to plan, all happened as it should, just lots of it. This week is often the busier one because of the social things as well, not complaining. But yeah, a lot of sort of work stuff and then busy too, so all good things, all good fun. So, opening Megan's sweet treats. It looks like we have more of the, can't can't remember what they were called, Figia, began with an F. The indigenous fruit sweets. Sorry, I should show you what I'm talking about. So, looks like more of those. Very nice, thank you very much. Lovely, thank you. And yarn-wise, just broken the elastic band. Oh, I didn't know my own strength. So PS sock base, 75.25. And the yarn, oh, we're going into purples. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Megan. Oh, very nice. Megan has come back to me about doing this next year as well. So I'm up for that. And also, in the box of goodies were some pencils with New Zealand icons. We've got a kiwi, we've got the fern, got map. So thank you for those, and an I Love NZ pen. So thank you, Megan. You've just been so generous with all of this. I'm embarrassed by how little I sent in return. Oh dear. But I'll make up for it next year, I promise. And Barb, to whom I sent nothing in return because this came completely out of the blue. Today we have Cascade Yarns Merino Dream. This is 100% wool in the summer colourway. Ooh. Oh, now that's lovely. Actually, it would go very well with that because we've got some lovely purples in here. But we've got all sorts of colours. We've got greens, we've got yellows, we've got pinks, we've got golds. I can sing a rainbow. Not very well, obviously. So, thank you so much, Barb. Much appreciated. As well as a busy week, it's been a mixed one. We had some sad news. People who were watching in September will remember I had a weekend at my sister's house and dog sitting. Sadly, she had to say goodbye to her little dog this week. So little dog Digby, he was an elderly gentleman. He's not been well for a while, but it's still very sad when you have to say goodbye. So that was sad to hear. And yes, he's out of pain and, you know, all of the right stuff, but still sad because that's the nature of saying goodbye to pets, unfortunately. So yes, we had that this week. And sorry, that little noise was my washing machine finishing. Do you mind? I'm having a moment here. So yeah, very sad. But he'd had a good long life. So lots of good memories with him. He was quite a character. Grumpy, but quite a character. It's in the terrier nature. So. Moving forward, oh, I'm out for dinner tonight. Again, I know. Out for Thai food tonight. Oh, yummy. With some friends, so that should be good fun. And between now and then, I've got a ceremony, so I will go and crack on with my work. Well, after I've made a cup of tea, priorities. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers, everyone. Hello, lovelies. It's Friday the 15th, the end of another week, the end of another long vlog. Well, not quite the end, because after this section we'll have the dog, and then after that we'll have the Christmas lights from Monday evening. So again, if you're sensitive to flashing lights, please finish after the dog, and if you're still here, thank you. Last night's meal, very scrummy. We were a long time in the restaurant doing a lot of chatting. That's not going to come as a shock to anyone, but it was good fun. It was a nice catch up, so that was good. And lovely things to open, so let's crack on. Yeah, so this weekend, Sunday I've got family visiting. So tomorrow I'll be cleaning the house because Sunday I've got family visiting. That's how it works, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Ooh. So the confectionery today is a mint chunky Kit Kat. Thank you very much, Megan. That is very kind. And the yarn is sock weight superwash merino wool. So let's see what colour we have here. Oh no, this is nice. I'm not sure how the light's going to show. Ah, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, so we've got greens with kind of yellowy greens in there. Sort of very nature inspired, I'm guessing. Or it looks like it is. So thank you, Megan. That is wonderful. Thank you. I've been doing lots of thinking about what to do with the minis from Megan. I still haven't decided. I'm still thinking possibly colour work. I've got some light coloured, some sort of undyed alpaca that will possibly go with. So that's a new year. It's a nice thing to think about in the new year. The yarn from Barb, thank you, Barb. So this is Heather's Yarn Barn, a 75-25 merino nylon mix in the 4th of July red colourway. Wow. Now that's very, it's coming up quite sort of scarlet on the camera screen. It's quite a pink red. You know, it's red towards the pink end of the red spectrum rather than, say, a burgundy or something like that. So it's a lovely colour, lovely strong colour. So thank you very much. I look forward to using it. In terms of the sweater, on the sleeve, it's just been a really busy week. I'm hoping to catch up a bit over the weekend and next week. So I will show you progress when I have some to show. But it's coming along, but there hasn't been as much as I would hope this week. So you'll see it next week. But thoroughly enjoying making it, enjoying all these colours and seeing how far they go. So thank you, Megan, thank you, Barb. And just over a week to Christmas now, so not panicking at all then. I've delivered the boxes of biscuits that I give to my sort of main funeral directors, so I've done that. Well, I say delivered, I've sort of seen them at the crematorium saying, can I slip you a box of biscuits? You know, it's a very glamorous life, you know. It's all about the presentation. So I've got some other cards to deliver. Most of the postal ones have gone. I've got some by hand ones to do next week, but then we're on to the home stretch, hopefully. But I hope you're okay. I hope you all have a good weekend. I hope that your preparations, whatever you're planning, are going as smoothly as you would hope, and that more importantly you're having fun doing them. So thanks everyone, take good care, see you next week. Cheers, bye bye. bye.